Hello and welcome to my very first YouTube video. My name is Aubrey, by the way. I promise not to say that every time. And I am currently sat here surrounded by stuff. I mean, stuff over here, stuff over here, stuff over here, stuff in the closet, stuff in my bedroom. It's everywhere. And why do I have so much stuff? Let me tell you. I love all things Harry Potter, and this past year has been quite a challenge for me. And Harry Potter and watching other people that express how much they love that world has really healed my heart, okay? And at the same time, it is currently, as I'm recording this, the fall equinox. It is fall, it is autumn, it is Halloween time, and I love Halloween. And one of the things that my husband and I decided is because we never really got big into Halloween decorations, even though I was a big Halloween fan, is this year we decided to do a Harry Potter dark arts, dark academia theme. And so ever since like early July, because if you're a Halloween ghoul, you know that stuff starts showing up in stores early July. I didn't know that until this year, so I felt ashamed for my Halloween lover within me, but I went out almost every single day. So I have been, and I save up for this, so don't come at me, okay, for the amount of stuff that I have. It will not be this much every year, because that's the other thing, is this is our first year doing it, and we are a go big or go home kind of family, though I have accepted that it's not going to be at the level that I want it to be. It is what it is. But it is a really good start. In today's haul, I was going to group the stores together because I have a lot of stores that are small little clusters. But when it comes to Joann's, Michael's, and Home Goods, I got a good bit of stuff. So we're making it their own video. They get their own space. And first up is Joann's. And to start with is what you have seen in this thumbnail. We're getting right into it. Again, this is a Harry Potter dark arts theme. And these hauls are going to get progressively more Harry Potter specific, I think, from when I'm thinking of my stuff. So this is very in-worldy, like inspired by that sort of thing. Maybe not this particular item, but it was a must. And it's a biggie if you've seen the thumbnail. And that is, my friends, oh lordy, oh Lord Baldy, can we do this? We have, this is Edgar. Natasha, if you're watching this guy's for you. I mean, I'm keeping him, but this here is Edgar, and he's my new friend. I have a hard time making friends, so I find dead ones. But also, Edgar has, I don't know if you can see, let's not break him. He has Ronald Weasley's hat on, which I got from LitJoy. It wasn't from a crate because I didn't subscribe to them early on, but it was an add-on that I did to a crate, which we'll be doing some crate unboxings. But so I call him Wan occasionally because, you know, Harry Potter, but it is Edgar. And he's my friend. He's my new pal. And when it comes, oh lordy. Every time you bend his knee, it sounds like you're breaking his legs, but I'm going to do my best to cover prices, but I'm that kind of girl that just takes that stuff off right away and wants to play with her toys. So a lot of these things do not have price tags on them anymore, and absolutely none of them did I pay full price. Please do not pay full price at Joann's. There are always coupons. Be getting them coupons. So I will show the ones that I will say the prices of the ones that I still have on there, but I will be linking everything down below. So if you're looking for something specifically. So let's get into some like boring stuff. I mean, I think it's cool, but it's a little on the boring side because if you have a lot of stuff, you need somewhere to put it. Okay. So I basically bought, let me show you. It's taking up the most amount of space. Woohoo! Or can we do this? Can we do this? Storage boxes. And they had at Joann's 2 different lines of storage boxes, and I basically bought everything in this line. And again, a lot of Joann stuff is overpriced. Yeah, no price tags. So we've got this little spider one, kind of can fit in some other things. We've got a hat box with moths, because I really want to also do subtle nods to other horror things that I love while keeping it Harry Potter, like very subtle. And moths, especially like this look, always gives me Silence of the Lambs vibes. If you know, you know. And I like this one because I love me some black. You will learn that quickly. It's most of what I wear. And we've got these bigger boxes. So we've got some bats. I'm a big fan of bats. These are mostly going to be in my closet. And I like the detail that they put. She opens it up and this one has the least amount of detail. But the other one had, like this one has spider webs on the inside. But I dig it. I've got even more serving their storagey purposes. So next up, because we got to move along. We got a lot of stuff. I promise I won't talk this fast every time. Because we just talked about Edgar. We have what I would say what I'm calling, but a lot of stores call it this, which is the Boneyard Collection, the Boneyard section. And so first up, we have this guy who does do something. Okay, shut up. No more of that, but he's cool. He's cool. I like a creep. I like a little bit of creep because bones, people, bones fit into Harry Potter. We got to think big, think real big. Then we have little skeletons because, you know, Edgar's been busy. Okay. And we've got little skelly hands, which I have, at work. I've got a couple like peeking over into some pots, like any subtle, I was going to say any subtle bits of death. I'm going for. It's Halloween. It's spooky season. It's finally starting to get cold here. I live in just on the outskirts of Portland, Oregon, for reference. And then we've got, so I'm working on a familiars section because, you know, everybody in Harry Potter's got their own little familiar. And, you know, we got Crookshanks, we got all sorts of characters. And so I thought a dragon obviously fits in Harry Potter, and I don't know, maybe this is a little morbid to have a baby dragon that's dead, but it's also kind of cute. So we'll go with it. We'll put you right over there, mister. And then we have a cat, which we have loads of cats. Of course, we have Crookshanks. We have McGonagall as a cat. And cats just scream Halloween. I also have 3 cats of my own. I'm amazed they haven't shown up to interfere. And then we have this bat, which I really liked that it's black because it gives a different look. And at first I asked my husband, like, can bats fit into Harry Potter? And he's like, well, of course. I mean, it's an entire world. Like, of course there are bats. There are werewolves. There's gonna be bats. And this guy I thought was super neat. It was one of the first lines I saw Joann drop. Although I think they have had it previous years from what I've seen in other people's hauls. But I really like the moss in between. And he, they, them, whatever they want to go by, they light up. I don't know if you saw that. I need to slow down a little bit, but yeah, so it's mostly the bottom middle guy that lights up. I thought they're really cool. So we have these bookshelves, and you'll see them when we do like decorate with me videos. And I'm really aiming for like a Borgin and Burke's vibe. You'll see a lot of this stuff could fit in, especially in later hauls. And yeah, I really feel like that would sit really well on that bookshelf, among many other things that we've got. And next up is this Tapestry. And I actually have a tag on this guy. So it's got the little hook here. It's the entire moon phases. And full price, people, it was $35. It is not worth $35. I will tell you that right now. But of course, moons fit in. We have Lupin. We have I mean, there are moons in Harry Potter and they have moon phases, but it also gives me Trelawney vibes. There are a handful of things that I got that give me Trelawney vibes, and I'll get to those as well very shortly. And next up is, good God, we're breezing through this stuff, is a very glittery, I don't aim for glitter very much because, well, a lot of reasons. I think you can figure them out. But what I'm planning to do, I've already last year made a Deathly Hallows wreath from scratch, and maybe I'll do that again this year as a little DIY, or next year, who knows. But I like that this one's black, so I'm gonna maybe do the same with this. But obviously I need to add to it to make it Deathly Hallows. And then I'm needing, well, not needing, but I want like art prints up. And I'm going to be ordering some specific ones, maybe for Mina Lima. If you know, you know, they are the Harry Potter people. And so I have my eye on a few things there. But Joann's did have two that I thought really fit the theme. So this first one, one at a time. And they're very similar to each other, but I'm not going to be putting them in the same place. And very simplistic. So this first one is this kind of coiled up a little bit snake, which you'll see there'll be a lot of snakes, and Slytherin house, snakes, you know. I mean, we generally think of snakes as evil. I would have never thought I would have so many snake things and plan on getting more in my house because I grew up with a mother who was absolutely petrified of snakes, and I quite am as well. But maybe by having it in my house, I'll be more accustomed to, no, probably not. I probably won't because they're not real. And this one I really liked. And this one gives me the most Trelawney vibes, I think, of probably everything in this lot here. And it's going to go downstairs, which currently is empty, in a bathroom. And we have some big Harry Potter ideas for that room for when we get more money. Okay, you know, it's going to cost a little pretty penny. And next up, let's see, what do we do? So much. I feel like I'm breezing through this super fast and don't get to talk too much. But it's a pretty big haul because I've been doing this since early July. Next up are these cloches, which I actually got on clearance. They were clearanced for $10. And they are glass. I don't do plastic if I can, especially for something like this. I really like quality stuff. And plastic can read poor quality. And my idea, so you'll see in later videos some very specific Harry Potter stuff that I've purchased, like from Harry Potter stores, are going to be going inside these puppies. And we're going to be doing a very interesting display, I hope. So I've got some little bits that'll go in there and some Harry Potter things. I need to get more, but I got 2 of these on clearance. Oh, and next up, okay. You cannot have Halloween or heck, even Harry Potter without some cauldrons. Why do I sound like I have a southern accent? I am not from the South in the least. So I've got these and these small ones here. And I don't yet know what I got 4 of these small ones. I think they were around $9.99. Again, I'll link everything down below. Not paid full price, not any of it. I don't quite know 100% what I'm going to do with these small ones, but I just knew you can't have too many cauldrons. You know what I'm saying? Unless you break them, which I'm trying to be very careful. And then these medium-sized ones, oh, I love them. I love them. I think this was the biggest size they had. And these are ceramic. There's only one plastic one I got, and you will see that in a later video in a DIY. It's going to be cool, I hope. That's the plan, at least. So I do have a plan for this. I think it's kind of silly, but I don't have the plan for the second one. But recently, Joann's just launched a second line, which they apparently do every year. And in that line, I got this towel for the kitchen. I was trying to read it. Let's see. The dust and cobwebs in our house just became decorations. Thanks, Halloween. And we've got some fringies. I dig it. I don't know. I don't like a lot of stuff that has rating, but... And then some basic skulls and bones, also with some fringe. Fringe isn't normally my thing, but I did it. So next up, because I can't just decorate the house, I have to decorate myself too. If you can't tell, we're festive. You know, I didn't even I have a cauldron candle over there I should have lit. I've got my floral fall skirt. Loving it, loving it. So I also picked up a few scrunchies. We've got your basic black, we've got spider webs and black cats. You know, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. But probably my favorite thing out of everything from Joann is what I'm wearing right now. And maybe this is makes me look like a child, but I become more childlike as I get older. So just deal with it. Okay. And I love it. I think we should. It's this set of bracelets that says Happy Halloween. And they have the cutest little charms on them with little spiders. I don't know if you can see that spider. Spider webs. It's adorable. I may have purchased two. Okay. I have a problem. Speaking of problems, this is a problem that my husband says I have. I don't think it's a problem because I'm a fall person. I love those smells. Though granted, these don't smell. And I collect them so I can burn them all year round. And those are candles. Although, first off, not burnable. These are LED, basic little tea light candles. And I like that they're black, so they'll blend in a lot better. And I believe they have an orange flame. These were $9.99, full price. I'm going to get some orange ones too. And then I got these candles, which ironically I talked about burning candles, but I probably won't be burning these. And I feel like they fit in Harry Potter. I took these out of the plastic. I don't remember how much they were. You've got a haunted house. How cute is this house? I mean, it could be like the Shrieking Shack, I think. Yes, please. Then we've got a little snake. Look at this snake. All coiled up and cute. I'm coming to like snakes. We'll see. And skulls. Like I said, skulls fit in. You can't go wrong with that. I've seen some skulls that look more apish or just don't look very human. So I pass on those. So that's my little obsession. And then, of course, you can't have Halloween, just like the Cauldrons, without pumpkins. But what I liked about these pumpkins is they're not plastic. I did get some plastic, I think. Did I? I don't know. Yeah, I think I did. They're all black, but they have a bronze brush to them, which I'm really loving. Joann's also had one that had a glitter stem, and I'm not a fan. So I got two of this size. I wanted two of this size, but it is what it is. It's all that they had. And then what also reminds me of Trelawney is a palmistry hand. I also picked up one in white, but I don't love the white. I feel like it almost pops too much. So I'm probably going to return that one. But we have this little palmistry hand. This was part of their first line. $25 retail full price. Get the F out of here, Joann's. Do not be paying that. I'm telling you. Also, Trelawney vibes is this little display here. It is smaller than I would expect something of this design, but at the same time, it also reads a similar size to tarot cards, which all of the above fits into Trelawney, if you ask me. Then, what's the order of things here? More snakes. And this one, it's got a nice heft to it. I'm going to guess it's resin. Again, I don't know the price. I'll link things below. But it's got the moon phases on it. And if you look too closely, you'll see that the paint job is not super great. But I think I'll probably touch it up. Maybe not this year, but or having it a little further back, you might not even notice. So I dig it. And I don't know if I'm going to put it like on the wall or put it like on the dining table or something, you know, anywhere to creep it up with a little snaky action. And then the last thing that gives me Trelawney vibes is this guy, which I think was marketed as a moon, I think, but I'm more thinking like crystal orb, prophecy orb. And it's cooler when you light it up. So here we go. And it's got some nice texture that is not reading on the camera, but look at how cool. Doesn't that give you prophecy orb vibes? So we're sort of imagining eventually getting a whole bunch of orb-like things that we can have together. So it reads like you're walking down the hall of, you know, prophecies. And then this here, or these here, are going to be a little project. And you'll see where I'm going. And I've got some other things like this from other stores that we'll get into, especially in the Michaels one. I picked up these little brooms. And, which, you know, Harry Potter. Of course, Harry Potter. Little tombstones. And then, of course, we've got some cauldrons. And these are the most, I'll show you one I opened. I know I'm moving quickly here. The most adorable, hide yourself, Aubrey, cauldron. Oh my gourd. Yes, I said gourd. So the plan is I'm going to be doing some terrariums, some Harry Potter terrariums. And I think those are going to fit in quite well. So last sort of section is like kitchen, baking area. And this is where some of it gets a little silly and maybe not quite Harry Potter. I mean, I don't think you're going to see skeleton mittens in Harry Potter, but I don't care because I liked them and they're dark. And skeletons are dark. So we got that. But no, we didn't stop there. We got the apron, my friends. Look at this apron. Look at it in all its glory. Oh, the legs. I'm so excited to bring that downstairs in our kitchen. And we're going to be doing some baking videos, some cooking videos. I haven't pinned it down exactly, but we're going to have fun in the kitchen and get creative. And we also have your basic baking cups, cupcakes. I won't be making cupcakes anytime soon for various reasons. Yeah, to say the least, this last year has been challenging and we are trying to improve things. But there's a lot of things you can do with these guys that are, quote, healthy. Next up are three very similar items. We have, and I took the thing off of this guy. I think these were somewhere around $9.99. I'm not sure. We'll see when we get to the next one. But you've got a little coffin tray. So, you know, all kinds of loaves can be going on in there. And it's a little skeleton. I don't know if you can see him. He's so cute. Then, again, you can't go wrong with skulls. So we've got a skull tray. Is it upside down? Kind of. Here's the front of it. Mini skull baking pan. So it's a baking tray. It's not silicone. It is metal. And the price was $17 full price. That's not too bad, Joann. That's not too bad. And then very similar. And I think the last item are these mini tombstone baking tray. Yeah, same thing, Aubrey, same thing. Same but different. So that, my friends, is my first haul video. I know I ran through it super quick, but it was a lot of stuff, and I needed to get it in there. It won't be the case next year, but we had so much we needed to get our first year going of Harry Potter, dark arts, dark academia, all the dark things, all the Harry Potter things. And I'm so excited to show you even more hauls and stuff, and then decorating videos, and on and on and on. So with that, we will move on to, I think, Michael's next. But thank you so much for joining my very first YouTube video. Ironically, a haul, which I never thought I would even be doing, and I know I'm doing a whole bunch of them. But thank you for being here. And if you take anything from this channel, please remember to love what you love with everything that you have, unabashedly, no matter what anybody says. Unless it's murder, please don't love that. And just stay magical and be yourselves and keep believing. And I'll see you next time. Bye.